picture opened, as Mike said last night, if you told me 20 years ago after opening weekend that we'd be back here and we'd have Swingline as a sponsor. So what happened last night for the 20th anniversary of the movie?
I mean, I think it was the best audience for anything that I've ever been able to be a part of. It's such a, you know, whenever you get to make anything, it's such a joy. You have a vision in your head, and it's fun to do that even in failure. It's so rare that you actually are able to pull it off, and then it's so rare that anybody ever sees it and recognizes it, and then to me it's just completely unheard of that 20 years later they would still want to see it again. So it means a lot to me that Offer Space was it was a pretty big moment for me, and I remember Austin, Texas very, very dearly. So yeah, it was amazing.
And Rick, since you were, kind of a part of this from the very beginning, what was it like to see it all come together again with that audience?
It's just so special when the film comes up and you realize, oh, we're showing a 35mm print. I'm pretty sure it was an original print from back then. Little scratches, real changes. Cool. Just magical, and an audience so appreciative, anticipating everything, like, here comes this, I love this scene. It's just everything we're about, just showing movies to people who love movies.
What do you think, the movie's so special and has such a devout following. It's funny because there are movies that open probably the same year and made a lot more money and maybe certainly won a lot more awards, but this has a durability. It reminds me of Lebowski. Nobody was really paying attention to Big Lebowski, but now, it has an enduring part of mythology. But Rick, what do you think is the Texas DNA that comes out the most in Office Space?
Oh. I don't know. Mike was, we talked about it after. He was intentionally trying to make it anywhere USA.
Yes.
That was kind of his vibe. And I was actually trying to do the same on Days,
Right.
A few years before that.
But what punches
you go for
through,
that,
though? What punches through that you see, that you feel, because it's subversive and it's a little outside.
Very twisted, very
it's a unique point of view, Rick and Mike have that. They're not coming from Hollywood, they're coming from here, they're putting films out that speak to them, and they sneak up on people. It's why people didn't discover it right away. That comes out in the theater, people didn't know what to make of it. And I used to seeing a movie about an office park. That's my sense of humor.
Yeah. And
then you saw it, King of the Hill, you saw it, Silicon Valley. You start getting his vibe, and at the beginning when it first shows up, like with Greg, it sneaks up on you because it just comes from totally left field. Otherwise known as Texas.
Okay.
In this case, the studio didn't know what they had, but they should have. Mike had already been very successful in comedy.
Yeah.
He had already killed it with Beavis and Butthead. He was in his 3rd season of King of the Hill. This guy's a comic genius.
Right.
And they're looking at the film and looking at what it isn't.
Yeah.
But how, I don't know, it just shows you the disconnect between something truly original and Hollywood.
But you add it to the list of, like the guy at Decca Records who passed on the Beatles, or Lou Wasserman who saw American Graffiti and said, I can't release this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in that grand history of we don't get it.
Yeah, long history of that.
Long history.
It's fun when the filmmakers get the last laugh in the cast, 20 years later.
What do I hear going on over here? What is that?